Hello everyone and welcome to the second tutorial of LearnTreeD. In this video we'll try to teach you the basics of what is 3D. To do that we'll go back to basics and see what 2D is all about. So 2D or two dimensions comes from your basic high school math where you have two axes, namely an x-axis and a y-axis. And if you look at an image on a computer screen, this is what the computer thinks he is portraying. So an image consists out of pixels, tiny dots on your screen, and every pixel has a coordinate which has an x coordinate and a y coordinate. So a computer, when it shows you an image, thinks that it's showing you coordinates in x and y coordinates. And then it assigns a certain color. So for example, if a computer says x3 and y1 with a gray color, then we see a gray pixel on that piece of the screen. So what we can then do with an image on a computer is move it in these different directions. So if you move it in the x direction or the y direction, it goes left or right, the whole image, all the pixels on the screen. And if we move it in the other axis, it goes up and down. So again, for a computer, every pixel is just an x coordinate and a y coordinate, and that's how it stores an image in its memory banks. If we then go to a 3D program, Blender, we can see the same thing. It's just pixels on the screen, and the computer saves it in his memory with an x and a y coordinate. But in this program, we can indeed move the object in one direction, the x direction. We can move the object in another direction, in this case it's z direction, but then we have another axis that we add that we can move it also, and the result of which is we can rotate around the object. So the big difference between 2D and 3D is 2D is a fixed view, you can only see one thing, and in 3D you can see multiple sides of one object. So if we were to draw this monkey on paper, we'd only see this side, but in the 3D program we can rotate it all around and see the other side. That's the basics of 3D.